Mountain Man School.
What's happening, good people? How we doing this motivational Monday? And welcome to Montez at Midday, and brought to you by a title sponsor, the Weed Squad St. Louis. Feel free to check those guys out of theweedsquad.com or visit their location located at 8088 Watson Road. Oh man, how's everyone doing this morning? How we doing? How is everyone doing on this magnificent day? People? Everyone have a good holiday situation, break, whatever you call it. Family members still in town. Well, the family members still in town is what everyone wants to know. But more importantly, it's Monday. It is Monday. Safe travels to everyone going back home and back to school. Did you enjoy your time with your family, people, and friends? It's your first time tuning in. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. There are several ways to follow the show. On social media, of course, we have a page on Instagram as well for our podcast, Who's to Blame? It's Who's to Blame the podcast. Twitter at W2B Dre Montez, where I share the content from the live feed, from the live stream, as well as the podcast of Who's to Blame. You can always follow and track us on Facebook, Dre Montez, as well as Who's to Blame. And we're also on TikTok. It's Dre Montez 63. YouTube, Dre Montez. Need some more followers. Subscribe to the page. Check it out. We get straight to the point. And I've been dilly and dallying with Twitch with the NBA 2K and Madden. So there it is right there. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Special birthday shout outs to my softball coach from the Wood River side, his wife Sugar. Happy birthday to you, Sugar. That's her real name. I'm not calling her Sugar. Like Shannon Sharp and Ray Lewis to each other. That's her real name, Sugar. So happy birthday to you. A lot of people were born today throughout my feed. The hospital was packed today. It's a lot of birthdays out there. And rest in peace, my old high school buddy. Rest easy, my friend Cortland Hill. Happy birthday to you, brother. You are missed here for sure. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you. To my great aunt and uncle, Richard and Marsha White down in Augusta, Arkansas. You've been married 50 years, man. I mean, I got some other people in my family that are going on 65 years together. But if you hit that 50 mark, that half century mark with somebody, that is going through something. I mean, that LOVE doesn't describe it. I mean, that's a bond. That's intertwined. That's we as one. Again, congratulations. Shout out to my great aunt and uncle, Richard and Marsha White down in Augusta, Arkansas. There it is, good people. There it is. If today is your first day back to work and you're in a new position, get comfortable. You belong there. You belong there. Who's getting close on that accomplishing that goal before December gets here. You still got time and you're going to make it, no problem at all. Don't worry about the loan, you got it. Don't worry about the car, you got it. Everything is going to be okay on this motivational Monday. Before we get underway, you know we have to do high fives, chest bump. Ah, there's that thing on that thing on. I got to get in there for the real thing. Get in there for the real thing, good people. Oh. Hey, what's going on, boss? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for checking it in. Oh man. First of all, I didn't know that Mrs. Field Cookies, that started in 1977, was started by Debbie Fields, who was the first ball girl in Major League Baseball for the Oakland A's. She used the money that she made from being a ball girl to start Mrs. Fields. Wow. Useless information. Number 2051, provided to you by Dre Montez. You got to do that sometimes. You got to let the people know what's going on. Let them know what's going on out here. But wow, that was pretty interesting right there for sure. But what an incredible sports time that we had here. I mean, from Thanksgiving Eve to now Monday. A whole lot of things have happened. Even though we did a show on Friday, and Wednesday we did 4 shows on Wednesday. Again, thank you to everyone that participated in that, from Great Grizzly Bear to as well as Friendlies on the Roger Place here in South City. But since everybody's done their Thanksgiving, you have people do Thanksgiving on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday due to travel restraints, due to scheduling, and just doing the perfect time to get everybody together. Overall, you broke bread with your family. But I think now on Monday, it's pretty much safe to say, before we get into it, here is a list of things that you can say now since Thanksgiving is over. Okay, here we go. Talk about huge breast. Tying the legs together keeps the inside moist. It's Cool Whip time. If I can't undo my pants, I'll burst. That's one terrific spread. I'm in the mood for a little dark meat. Hello. Are you ready for seconds yet? It's a little dry. Do you still want to eat it? Hello. All right. Just wait until your turn. You'll get some. Don't play with your meat. Just spread the legs and stuff it in. Hello. Do you think you'll be able to handle all these people at once? I didn't expect everyone to come at once. You still have a little bit on your chin. How long will it take after you stick it in? And the final one, you're no. It's ready when it pops up. All right, there you go. Those are things you could not say on Thanksgiving, but you can clearly say them right now. All righty, good people. All righty, all righty. Let's get into the madness they call what happened Saturday in football. Saturday in football. I don't know what time your Saturday starts with college football. I don't know what time. Not in your home, not on your timeline. But I want to know, when does it start for you? When? When? Mine starts at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Whether you're watching shows, listening to shows, whether it's a live stream, whether it's on TV, whether it's a podcast, don't matter. But don't forget to always check out ASAP Sports Network. All sports, all plays. Check them out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, as well as on Roku networks out there for you. But college football was very interesting from Wednesday until we actually saw the games being played. There was an anomaly going on. There were people talking here. What's going to happen? Could this actually break down? What if this team wins? What if this team loses? And how your team is going? Because this was basically it for college football. This was it this weekend. Is your team on a cusp with 5 wins trying to get into a bowl? Go Florida. Were you talking so much trash this week about your team in school, OU, the Ohio State University? How are we feeling this morning? But overall, with it being rivalry weekend, I saw things that had me scared. Trash talking going too far, the pregame fights, the fights in the stands, the miscommunication, mistackling, the inability to convert a 3rd and 2, not understanding the situation, not realizing where you're at, uncoachable moments, the teach back factor, ref, what are you doing? All of that was going on. We had no one taking order. I think the National Guard should have been brought in for the Ohio State Michigan game. And things got a little tipsy between Florida and Florida State, a little violent. But I think the turning point of the weekend was in that game between Michigan and the Ohio State. Dot the I. Did you see the pregame? Did you see who Michigan brought in for their pregame? I don't care what network you were following, but you saw somebody from the NFL, from the NBA, somebody that was a Michigan man or woman showed up this weekend. No matter how long ago they graduated, they came back. Charles Woodson. Oh man, Jawan Howard. Wow. I've never been to a Michigan game in Michigan. I've been to some big time college football games. I've always wanted to go to that one. But Harbaugh, Captain Khaki Pants, and the student body and the Michigan alumni. You guys handle business this weekend because we'll be having a different type of morning if Michigan would have lost that game. But oh well, we're not talking about ifs. We're talking about what actually happened. And now there's conversation about Ron Day, the Ohio State University head coach, possibly with some Chicago chatter going on in the background if they get rid of Nagy, and that makes the perfect solution to help Justin I am Fields get over the hump with his inauguration to the NFL. Just a thought to ponder out there. And let's not forget what happened with LSU. Let's not forget what happened with LSU. Holy Toledo. Ed Ogeron. He's not going to coach in the bowl game. I think that's the right decision. It's the right decision. Good win. Florida, please don't start Emory Jones no more. Let him go to the CFL or to the Arena Football League or to the XFL or go on whatever his degree is in. But I don't think he should get behind center again wearing those colors of the Florida football gear, quarterback or player. It's not no room for him at all. After we fired Dan Mullen, I thought we were going to do our due diligence and going to look for someone that fits the mold. You cannot be afraid to spend money. We need to update our facility. We're not the team in the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s no more. We need to move forward with the pendulum in the sports world. That's what's lacking in Florida. The kids want the new shiny toys and the be up point. The kids of yesteryear don't care about history in sports, in music, in life lessons. Kids ages 17 to 35 give two fucks about the past. They don't care. None of that makes sense. If you don't believe me, just listen to what's coming out in music. They don't care. They don't care. As soon as I get me a beat, I'm gonna get me some platform shoes with some fish in it, bell bottom dashiki pants, a Christmas military themed shirt, a black and gray afro with my sideburns, and I'm gonna muzzle talk with a fire beat. It's gonna be a hit sensation. That's music today. That fire ass beat, can't understand nothing nobody is saying. But I know what they're saying in OU right now. Traitor, asshole, liar. But at the same time, are you talking to the coach? I am Lincoln Riley. Or are you talking about the university, that being Oklahoma University? Who are you talking to? Because what OU did, leaving the Big 12 without telling nobody. Oh, feelings hurt. Lincoln Riley leaving the student body in uproar, incoming recruits in uproar, the team in uproar. But this was not the overnight thing that was going on. Break it down. Why are you coaching in what conference? What are you looking to accomplish? Of course, everybody wants to win a national championship. But if you're coaching at, I don't know, let's think of a good school without offending anyone. Let's go K-State. K-State. You're a K-State coach. You're looking at just to win the conference. Nobody's looking at a K-State coach to win the national championship. Nobody is. No. If it happens, oh wow, good for you. But for these Power Five schools and these big name houses, these coaches got to know, what am I getting myself into? Can I stand the heat? First of all, can you stand the women? Can you say no? Those are young women. That seems to be a problem right now with these coaches and these young women at these universities. Got to keep that in mind. Got to keep that in mind. But overall, what's up, AT? Albert Thomas in the building. At the same time, if you're trying to go up the coaching ladder to get to the big payday, whether it's the money in college or you trying to light up the resume and move further on in college, in coaching, that could be the NFL. That could be the next step. Don't know your path, your progressions, or what's going on. But if you think about this, USC, private school money. Look at who you don't have to play. Okay. Recruiting advantage. And you in downtown LA. Okay. 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 There is no defense in the Pac 12. We know that. We know that Lincoln Riley teams didn't play defense. Okay, okay. It's going to be a whole lot of 62 to 58 games. It's going to put the offensive side out there talent wise, but guys on defense are going to be hurting that resume as you try to move on to the next level. But now we're hearing who's going to replace him. Could it be Mark Stoops? Could they go back into the bag and go talk to Dallas and say, hey, let me get Kellen Moore? Or Josh Heupel? There are a whole lot of scenarios that can play out in this situation. What's up, my man Kenny? What's going on? What's going on? But the process of elimination in college sports when it comes to money is bigger than what we can ever imagine. Ever imagine. This is money that is guaranteed. I told you 2 weeks ago there's $553 billion that is being paid out to fired college coaches from 2010 to 2020. That's money out there. So let's not forget you're getting free housing, vehicle, tuition for your spouse or your kids free. What else they get? Okay, now you also get paid to do your podcast, a TV show, or radio show. You get paid for that, plus your salary, plus making special appearances. The money that the college football coaches are making us redunculous. Redunculous. Are we hating? Are we mad? We don't understand. We wish we'd have taken a coaching path. I know I wish I would have. I still think someone's going to get a coaching job based on their social media presence. We've seen it happen in everything possible. But coaching, I think that's the next big thing to come. Someone's going to take a gamble on someone that has been promoting their facts and knowledge of the X's and O's game known as the gridiron game of football. Someone's going to put that out there, and someone's going to take a gamble on this young person. Watch. That's probably the next big thing to come. But rivalry weekend pretty much lived up to it. Seeing Shaq at LSU on the sideline, the support for Ed Odron going out, that was pretty damn cool and special. But OU and Oklahoma State is what they call Bedlam. And there's a guy that's going to Oklahoma in January, looking forward to it. We're going hog hunt. Oink, oink. That's not a sound a hog makes, but the hog noise is a little disturbing to do to people this early in the day. But back to the matter at hand. This may have been one of the greatest college football rivalry weekends due to the teams that won and the matchups and the backstory of everyone, and considering what's going on with the shifting of the conference. Players can transfer as long as they don't play 5 games and play immediately that season. So that's something to keep an eye on. That is something to keep an eye on. But what an incredible sports weekend. And I know there are a lot of fans out there that are on pins and needles to see what that college playoff picture is going to look like tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. But I'm thinking it's going to be Georgia. Georgia's going to be number 1. I think Michigan is going to jump everybody and go to 2. 3 is going to be the Natty. 4, I'm thinking possibly Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame's going to jump, man. I mean, they've abided by the rules. They've abided by the rules. But that 2 and 3 is going to be interesting how they do that. Let me know what you think that 4 is going to be. I don't give a damn about that final 6. That top 4 is where that action is, baby. Talk to me, boss. And that is where it is at right there. Good win for Navy. Good win. Florida, we're going bowling. We're going bowling, Florida. We're going bowling. War Eagle and LSU. Man, I just love the SEC. I love college football. Love it, love it, love it. The pageantry, the stories, the fans. But the behind the scenes of the game is giving me issues of the heart. Guys, it's that time of day. We got to take a short break here. Have a word from our sponsor real quick.
Mountain Man Screw.
Mountain Man Screw. It's great for your hands.
As smooth as a river flows.
And knees. Also great for the tattooing. Bring that resolution back with that 4K, bring that HD. Make your tattoo artist proud. Let people actually see the work behind that tattoo. Go to mountainmanscrub.com today. Pro Trey Montez. Mountain Man Scrub. Get your scrub on.
Get your scrub on.
Like that sometimes. When that movie came out, Spartans Unite, and I was playing softball at the time, that was a good motivational perk to have to just scare the hell out your teammates. Like, what is he over there talking about? Because not everybody saw the movie when it first came out. Let's just be real with each other. Let's just keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You keep it real with me. All right. If you're just tuning in, thank you so much. It is Monday, is what I like to call motivational Monday. You need that from time to time to motivate yourself and other people's and to get clarification on what's going on for the week and the day. It's your boy Dre Montez. I got you. I got you. I got you. Well, that was it on Saturday, man. But Saturday was phenomenal. It was a great time. Whether you met some people from out of town for the first time, you hung out with your relatives for the first time in a long time due to COVID, but it was good seeing people break bread. And I would like to give a special thumbs up to the young folks that I've talked to. I'm talking young folks from the age of 21 to 32 that have learned how to cook and live on their own and gave back to their apartment complex or neighborhood they live in by opening their doors and letting people in the neighborhood just come in and eat and break bread with them. I thought that was pretty cool. I met about 12 to 15 people that did that in South City, Soulard, and downtown St. Louis. I thought that was fucking awesome. Keep up that great work, you good people. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. What's that you say there, boss? What's that? I see somebody trying to comment on something. What he said. Read that again. Let's see what he said. I don't see it yet. Okay. I guess he's still typing. But that is. But the weekend was great. It was fun seeing everybody and meeting new people, getting the word out, breaking bread. But if you just tuned in, don't forget, you can follow us throughout all of our social media platforms. I drink a whole pot of coffee, so I got to stay on this water tip right now. For sure. For sure. But does that make you think and feel differently about college football and what happened this past weekend? Behind the scenes with coaching moves, we already know how the players are able to move. But if you follow a college team and the coach decides to leave, are you upset? Especially if you have a good coach. What if you have a good kid on your team? He decides to leave. Are you upset? And the university decides to switch a conference. Somebody's going to miss a key game that you love to see. We got all 3 points right there that kind of makes us not understand sports, appreciate the game of sports, but at the same time, why does this keep happening? Why are you leaving in the middle of the season? Let the complete season end with that lessen the argument, with that lessen the I guess the debate on is it about money? Of course, we know it's about money. I don't know too many college coaches right now that are just doing, hey, look, I'm coaching right here for these kids, not for the money, but for the love of the game. I call bullshit. I don't know not one coach out there that has not looked at the financial ramifications of the move, the stay, or moving up the chain. Either way, this is something that could be disparaging to a collegiate college football fan. You're looking at the recruiting class. I mean, OU has already lost a top recruit since this is broke about Lincoln Riley leaving OU. So think about this. Think about Ed Ogeron, the kids that were coming in to be coached by him. Think of Dan Mullen, TCU, USC, all these vacancies. The kids that were coming in, what about them? There's a decision to be made right there as well. But as we keep moving forward and understanding what's going on, I guess we'll appreciate it a little bit more. Don't forget you can follow the show as well on YouTube, Dre Montez. And don't forget to check out our latest episode of our podcast, Who's to Blame? It's up, and you can listen to it wherever you listen or get your favorite podcast at. We're on iTunes, Spotify, Anchor, SoundCloud as well. as our social media pages as well as I share the shows on there. So everyone had a great weekend. Seems like nobody was too rude to their family about the food. That's a good thing to hear. Looks like a lot of people were appreciative. Black Friday went on without any problems. What's the best deal you got or the best deal you saw? The best deal I saw was a 75-inch for $398. Who can top that right there? Who can top that? And also, what else I got to point out here? All right, right. What else? What else? What else? What else? That's it on that. Can we move on to? Did anyone catch the Bayou Classic? Anyone catch the Bayou Classic? Shout out to my man, Mr. Pete Massenberg. Lighted up cinder candles. Old school throwback out there. I went to the Classic with my man. I had the opportunity to go on the yard of Southern, get in that whole entire weekend because we got down there Tuesday. Now, I don't know if you've ever been out of town with someone and enjoyed Thanksgiving with them, with your boy or with your girl. Not your girlfriend or someone you're sleeping with, but you women. You've been out of town with your lady, your girlfriend, your best friend, or whatever girl you kick it with. You go out of town and you have and break bread with their family, and you never been to that town before. It's a different feeling. It's a different feeling. I enjoyed that Thanksgiving. I really did. His entire family went out of town, left a note, cooked an entire Thanksgiving meal for us. It was only three of us. My man Screw was there. Screw, shout out to Paige there. And the barbershop softball leagues get down out there at St. Vincent Park on Saturday mornings and afternoon. But that was a good time. That was a good time down there. I mean, being in there and understanding the halftime show is a little different with HBCUs. But did you see the game yesterday? Who do you think won the halftime battle? Was it Grambling or was it Southern? I saw both. I think the formation was phenomenal with Southern. But the energy, I kind of like what Grambling brought to it as well. But check it out. Let me know what you think. There's video footage of it up on YouTube and throughout social media. You can check out that halftime show at your own leisurely time. Speaking of shows, did anyone capture the BET Award, the Soul Train Music Awards last night? Anyone. These award shows, when it come to one demographic or a nationality, it seems as though we can't move forward. We're afraid to move forward when it comes with their presentation on TV. We keep hanging on to the 90s and the early 2000s. I mean, look here. I appreciate what Ashanti has done in music. She got a whole lot of people laid. She made women feel a come up game coming on at that time. That was pretty cool, pretty cool. But the dress she had on and trying to dance, no, sit your ass down somewhere. Maxwell's the first guy ever to change his hairstyle in a live show. That was pretty cool. I think the opening act was pretty cool, but overall, I'd give the Soul Train Music Awards a C plus. C plus. Let me know what you thought. You know what you thought. I can't get over. I just can't be the one that still think an entertainer from the '80s can give me the satisfaction that I need. Bring me back some R&B. I'm done on rap music. I'm done on rap music. I like hip hop, but I don't like rap music. Give me some R&B. Bring that back. Bring back the R&B. Oh boy, Sunday fun day known as the NFL. Did you get your fix in yesterday? What teams need quarterbacks out there that knew this at the beginning of the season? Hold on. They knew this going into the draft in April that they needed a quarterback. They knew this. You can draft one. You can get you a free agent. You can do whatever. Gamble. What they call it? They sandbagging. They accused the Dolphins of this years ago. You know, they throw in these games to get a better draft pick. Okay. But look at the teams that knew they needed a quarterback prior to April. And now the season starts. And it's happening again. What we saw happen to Drew Brees. Drew Brees became like a damn Disney Hallmark Lifetime movie in a matter of 3 games. He couldn't move, couldn't throw the ball. Like, what happened to him? Same thing going on with Big Ben. Same thing going on. Same thing. I think the Steelers, the Saints, the Jets, maybe the Rams. I'm going to throw the Broncos in there. Uh, I'm going to throw the Houston Texans in there. Mm, who else can I throw in there? Help me out. Who else? It's about 7, 8 teams that really need a quarterback. If you look at college, there's not one motherfucker that could line up next year, Sunday, and be ready for the start of football season. There's no way possible. There's not that much talent at the quarterback position in the from the quarterback position to me in college football. There's no sure shot. There's guys like with a little work and a little twerking, he could be a third string or a very good student of the game, second string. But understand, you're holding the fucking clipbook. You're holding the clipboard the whole season. You're not getting on the field because every time you people out there rush the process, you're making the coach look bad. You're making that player say idiotic things. What Justin Fields say? The game slowed down to me. Talk to him now. Talk to him now. We got to let these guys develop. You want to extend the season. You want to put restrictions on players. But when it comes to development of the players, we can't get nothing. We only get so many on the practice squad. That's why we need a minor league system for the NFL. We need to develop new coaches. We need to develop these players. Look at the blocking that happened the past 2 weeks in the NFL by players that have been in the league for 1 to 3 years. Just look, especially offensive defense. Look at it. Like, who teaching this? These coaches are not developed yet. They're not. We need more work, more education, more resources. I'm not saying get a 32 damn team minor league. I think 8 teams will be suffice enough. 8 teams, minor league, 8 games. Boom. No championship, none of that shit. Your championship, your ring is making it to that NFL squad where you can actually play the fucking game at the level of an NFL player. That's what we need. Because we're pointing the finger every week at somebody. I'm a big component of that. I'm a Bronco fan. We won a game yesterday, and I got scared and nervous when Teddy B went down. We put that awful fuck in a game known as Drew Lock. I don't, I, I didn't like him in high school because Mizzou was all over him. God, when Mizzou likes a player, they just wear the fuck him out to you before they even get to Mizzou. So by the time they get to college, you're fucking tired of it. I know I was, so fuck that. And when Denver drafted him, I, there's no upside to that. Arm strength and arm talent are different. Different. Fine in the Midwest, fine in Florida, fine in Vegas, totally fucking different. Totally fucking different. And when teams understand that, we'll have a better product of a player. And they're not getting it through their head. I just can't believe that many grown men are that stubborn. Kind of reminds me of softball in the 90s. Oh, bunch of stubborn damn people that just didn't want to look at the book, look at the facts. But you're still not getting it. You still want to go with this belief system that you have in your team and your squad. Well, we're going to see. We're going to see. And the Rams, you in trouble. Matthew Stafford is having an identity crisis. This dude is about to fuck up the whole damn plan. There's no enthusiasm. There is no excitement. There is no energy. There is no dominate. There's no bull. There's no fight. There's no bite. There's nothing out of that team. But Ram fans, I have to give it to you. As Ryan Clark said today on Get Up, you have to get out there and play the game. Rams and Cowboy fans and Cleveland fans, y'all winning the social media game. You winning that. Oh, y'all make the best videos, hype videos I've ever seen in my life. But when that product gets on the field, what? Y'all in the videos, all on the stage. Nobody want to see all that shit, man. Let's get out here and play. The sports has changed. If your social media popping, the youngsters like that. They don't give a damn about your play. I said at the top of the show, kids 17 to 35 give 2 fucks about the past of sports. Just look at some of these debates that be going on. Some of these rap battles and R&B battles. Just look at this dumb shit. Who? What? Really? Don't waste your time with it. Just laugh and keep it moving. Don't buy Felicia them no more. Buy time. We buy time, people. Buy. There's no time for it. But you know, if you're 40 and up, you've seen all of this before. It's reciprocating itself. It's happening again. But some people left out. And some people understand what's going on. And the ones that don't understand what's going on seem to be the ones that are the biggest losers of this situation. The Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns probably played the ugliest football game I've ever seen in my entire life. Is it just me, or is Lamar Action Jackson reading his own press reports? Is he trying to do what everybody's saying they haven't seen him do? You're 1-4 in the playoffs. You haven't proven that you have on talent. You're making crazy throws. On the other side, you got Baker Mayfield. Oh, now you hurt. Now you got all these health problems. You can't throw. You can't run. Come on now. The excuse game is something else. Reality needs to go in. I've said this a million times. I don't want to go to the draft. I don't want to go to another Super Bowl. I don't want to sit in the box with an owner. I want to watch game fucking film with my team. I want to see what they go through. On a loss, on a game they won, a game they lost, they don't know how. They didn't know how. And a game they just beat the shit out of people. I want to watch those 4 versions of a game with my team. We've talked about the interceptions in football. Yeah, quarterback make dumb throws. Baker Mayfield, Drew Lock, uh, Tyson, Big Ben, the Jets quarterback yesterday. What the fuck was that? Cam Newton, I'm back, I'm benched, whatever you want. They make throws. And you say to yourself, what the hell did you see? They don't even have the same color jersey. If you're colorblind, let us know. Is there an NFL quarterback out there that's colorblind and we don't know it? Could that be it? Could that be it? Because glasses are in now. People like wearing glasses. They love having corrected vision and showing off their eye candy. But I'm thinking some of these quarterbacks could be colorblind. Could be. Look at some of these throws. And if the ball touches both of your hands and you don't catch it, and a defender does, and it turns to a pick six or a turnover, I think the interception should go to the defender. These quarterbacks are getting blamed for interceptions that you had the ball. What's going on with these gloves? Wasn't that much inclement weather yesterday. Was not. I want to know who's to blame for the Rams debacle that's going on. The Cowboys are going through. The Pittsburgh Steelers. Denver. Who else can I throw in there? I'm going to throw Baltimore in there too. I'm not convinced. The 2 teams AFC, I'm not convinced on. I need more information. I'm going to go with the Kansas City Football Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. I need more. I'm not sold on this yet. I need consistent play. And I'm not getting either one of those teams. Now, the NFC, that's some wild shit that's going on over there. Wild shit. And I think the dumbest coaching move made of all time yesterday had to be Frank Reich and the Indianapolis Colts. Jonathan Taylor, since Travis Henry has went down, has been balling. He was killing Tampa Bay running the ball. Tampa Bay run defense was getting trounced yesterday. And for some odd reason, they stopped. You can't put Carson Wentz in pressure point situations. He's going to have a Philly flashback. Yeah. I bet quarterback situations people wish they could take back. Detroit, the Rams, and Philly. How the Chargers losing games with receiving size offensive weapons like that? How are they? I can't figure out. I don't think the Chargers came into that game prepared to play a Denver defense. They didn't know what to get. They didn't know what to expect, considering the losses that Denver has had. That's why I don't. Teams should go in here offensively, defensively, special teams prepared. Prepare for the unexpected. And them New England football Patriots are making football look easy. Making it look easy. I think this is going to be Darth Vader versus the prodigal son. Luke, I am your father. What if it's Tampa Bay and the New England football Patriots in the Super Bowl? All box office. Box office for sure. And with all the holdup yesterday with replays, has the NFL ever thought about changing the color of the football, the pigskin? Because there's something going on. Because okay, they're having a hard time seeing if the ball hit the ground, the gloves that people got on, the people that don't wear gloves that are of black skin, they having a hard time determining if the ball hit the ground or was in their hands. With the color of the ball help? Or is that going to get some people? Oh, it's not football. Football should be brown, man. It shouldn't be green. It shouldn't be orange. It should be brown. But the replay should not be taking that long. Should not be taking that long. The sports celebrations, I'm loving them. I'm loving them. But here's something that has been really taken off. I never really paid attention to that much. Rewarding the sports fan. If you're at a basketball game, you're overhyped. That's your player. That's your team. You may get a shoe thrown up there, autographed shoes, wristband, headband. That's rewarding the fan. At a hockey game, you may get a hockey stick, a puck signed by the player, a broken stick, whatever. NASCAR, you can get the ruptured tires. You feel like you're part of the game. Baseball, you get a broken bat autograph. You catch a foul ball and wait till after the game and get it signed. Wow, rewarding the fan. But in football, when they get a pick six, score a touchdown, and they see you in the stand wearing their jersey, and they come to you and give you the ball. Look here. I don't care how old you are. I don't like when little fucking kids get it under the age of 15. I love when grown people get the damn gear that really love the game, love the sport, idolize the player, understand the moment. When Patrick Surtain the second got that pick six and went straight to that fan with number two, pointed at him and gave him the ball, I got to doing the giddy too. I was doing the mile high salute. I felt as though I was there with the fan. Most important. Well, guys, if you didn't get a chance to listen to the show to its entirety, you can do that. Trust me. You want to hear that list I read about things you could not say during Thanksgiving, but you can damn sure see them now. So now is hustle time right now. From now until probably like December 20th, folks about to do some things you never saw them do. Work doubles, work triples, pick up extra job, all to satisfy somebody with Christmas. Don't work yourself too crazy. Understand the moment. You don't want to start the year off in the negative, meaning credit score, credit rating. Don't forget, we still got something to look forward to ahead. Spend wisely, shop wisely. Most importantly, be careful when you're shopping because them people out there still trying to do bad things and ruin your holiday. Again, shout out to everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you so much again for tuning in to Montez at Midday. We come to you each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And don't forget, you can always check out the latest edition of my podcast, Who's to Blame, is up. Let me know what you think. And also, we teased and tugged a little bit of a new show, live streaming show we have coming called Who's to Blaze, a cannabis lifestyle. You can check out the episode that I have. It's up on my page as well as on YouTube. We did a pilot episode last week. It was really, really cool. And we hopefully will find out this week about an event that's coming up. So stay tuned for that. But most importantly, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the show today. It's been a lot of fun as always. And more importantly, do not forget to appreciate the details of the day, as people will be on pins and needle throughout the day because everybody wants to know what's going to happen with this college football playoff tree tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. But other than that, enjoy your day. Appreciate the details of the day. And again, I hope everyone makes it back safely if they're going home today, or if you got home, glad you made it there safely. Them babies still home from school. By the way, if you put out over the holiday weekend, good for you. If you got some over the holiday weekend, good for you as well. But more importantly, did anybody get caught with somebody in the house and the baby said, "Who is that, mommy? Daddy, who is that lady?" And they said something at Thanksgiving. You put you on the spot. All right, guys. Thanks again. Enjoy the rest of this magnificent motivational Monday. It's your boy Dre Montez here, and we are